from the International Action Center, and let me first say greetings to so many of my sisters who are here today, and also to the young people who've come to raise their voice against drones. And also our thanks to the Pakistan USA Freedom Forum and to the PTI for organizing today's important demonstration. But we especially want to give thanks to the heroic tens of thousands of Pakistani people who have shown the way, who've lined the roads, who stopped the U.S. NATO war trucks. This is an important action. It means that the Pakistani people are defending the rights both of the people of Pakistan and the sovereignty of Pakistan, but also the rights and the sovereignty of every country in the world. Every country in the world is threatened by these criminal, illegal acts of war that are being conducted not only against Pakistan, also Sudan and Somalia and Yemen and the Philippines, and the list goes on and on. This is a crime. The United Nations, of course, should take action and bring these war criminals to justice, but they're silent.
We applied the process in this country as a freedom of speech. We got the permit. It was the holidays. It was a little bit tough. So now I'm going to ask the Zaman Afridi from PTI. He will talk, and I'm going to tell you, anybody who want to speak, first we have to give the chance, the leadership, if there is any party leader over here, any social organizer over here, please come to us. Then we want to open the mic for every young kid, every woman. I encourage, मैं आप ख़वातीन से कहता हूँ कि प्लीज़ आप आइए, ख़वातीन आए और अपने जज्बात का इजहार करें और अपनी माँ बहनों के साथ प्लीज़ दो लफ्ज़ कहें उनके साथ सारे हमदर्दी, सारे यकजहती और पाकिस्तान की सार्वभौमिक sovereignty of Pakistan for everybody. So, Zaman Afridi.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I will congratulate to International Action Center, to Sarah Flander, to USA Freedom Forum, Dr. Shafiq, Pakistan USA Freedom Forum, Dr. Shafiq, Shahid Kamrad, PTI, colleagues of all my colleagues from PTI. We are here together.
Went with Imran Khan to Waziristan, and to witness for myself as an American the destruction and the murder that's taking place in the NWFP. When I was a young boy, I traveled in the NWFP. I had partners from Pakistan, and I got to tell you that that area of the world was probably one of the safest, freest, the most accommodating of foreigners of any place I'd ever been on this planet. They were so kind. I could stay there. They were my friends. They protected me. It was the most amazing place. And today, the people live in fear every single day from some drone strike. That most of the people, because of the lack of education in the area, because of the lack of the government spending money in this region, don't even understand what's going on. They're frightened, they're told stories. There's the story of the chip, and that you should mistrust your neighbor because maybe they're putting a chip in your house or on your body or in your person. So people are beginning to fear even their relatives and their next door neighbors, because it's just amazing that some bomb will come from the sky and strike your family without provocation. Yesterday, President Barack Obama went down to the National Mall and showed solidarity with the hunger strikers for immigration policy reform in the United States, and he said it's a shame the way families are treated in the United States who are being deported. but he at the same time is killing women and children in the frontier territories. He's killing women and children in Yemen, Somalia, and we are asking our president and our government to stop the illegal murder of people, men, women, children. It doesn't matter. Whoever's there, you're killing illegally because you do not have precedent. CIA is not a military branch. CIA is not allowed by our laws to kill people without judicial process in a foreign country. It's also time for the government of Pakistan, who's voted 3 times unanimously in their parliament. 3 times unanimous. Name a time that any parliament can get together and vote unanimously on anything. 3 times they voted to end the drone strikes. It's time for the United States to respect the sovereignty of Pakistan and to end the drone strikes. President Obama, you are becoming a war criminal every day more and more with these drone strikes. Stop the murder, stop the hate.
Drone fly.
I was there in Congress when the Rahman family was talking about how their 68-year-old grandmother was in the fields picking okra when she was the victim of a drone attack, and how the grandchildren were rushed to the hospital as well. It was the first time I was ever in a congressional hearing where the translator was crying, the congressman was crying, the audience was crying. And it was the first time that the American people through the media ever heard a Pakistani family tell about what these drone strikes are doing to real people. So I think it's so important to get the word out and to educate Americans of what we're being told by the drone and whether it's Pakistan or Afghanistan like yesterday, or in Yemen when the drones are also killing innocent people, we say that the administration is only giving pretext to extremists, recruiting them with drone strikes, is only making more and more people hate us around the world, and is terrifying entire populations that live with, imagine if there were a drone buzzing overhead right now, and you had no idea if it was going to fire a missile, when it was going to fire a missile, who would be hit by that missile. Entire communities living in that constant fear. And what people told us when we went to the tribal areas in Pakistan or when we went to Yemen is that we are using the drone as a weapon of terror, that the drones are terrorizing entire populations, and if you indeed are against terrorism, you have to be against the drones. So we say, as the PTI head Imran Khan says, the U.S. must stop the drone strikes, that we must stop this administration from using these drones, we must stop terrorizing entire populations, and we stand with the PTI, we stand with the Pakistani people, and we stand with the majority of people around the world who say it's barbaric to use these remote control airplanes to kill people thousands of miles away, most of whom we have no idea who they are, who we're targeting, and that we as Americans will keep working until our government obeys international law, obeys the Constitution, and obeys our basic morals and values. And we say, stop the killer drones. Thank you.
That there is a sickness in this country, the willingness of the American people to tolerate the way that this government has been throwing its weight around militarily for so long. It is a sickness, and I pray that my fellow country people's hearts and minds and eyes will open and will cease to tolerate the harm that this government is doing to the people of the world, including Pakistanis. And I commend everyone here for being willing to stand up and be present for a demonstration which is calling for such a change.
मुंतज़मीन का कहना था कि ड्रोन अटैक्स के खिलाफ ये पहला और आखिरी मुजाहरा नहीं है। इस गैर कानूनी अमल के खिलाफ PTI दुनिया भर में मुजाहरे करती रहेगी। मौविस सिद्दीकी, आज न्यूज़, न्यूयॉर्क।